비가 떨어진 창밖을 보는데 이미 넌 날 기다리며 서 있어. 하늘을 피려내 날 놓치지 않게 운명적인 만남, 필연적인 하루를 보내.
Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be kind of awkward, okay? It's going to be in a very awkward format. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably don't know that I went to the ONEUS concerts in Lawrence and Dallas. So after Minneapolis, I went 2 more times, so I went for a total of 3 times. But I didn't vlog Lawrence or Dallas, okay? And I do kind of regret not vlogging it because it was so crazy. It was such a crazy like series of events that happened that I really wish I would have vlogged it. But also because it was so crazy, it's like I wasn't really thinking to be like, oh, I should vlog this, right? I just didn't think it'd be fair for me to withhold the experience that I had in Lawrence and Dallas, okay? Because Lawrence and Dallas were a completely different experience from the Minneapolis show. For me anyway, right? For a lot of different reasons. But because I didn't vlog either of those stops, I have to kind of explain it in a story time. So this will be more like a story time of me going to Lawrence and Dallas, but I'm gonna keep it as short as I possibly can. Like literally I'm gonna skip over like all the detailed stuff. I'm gonna just do surface level stuff, okay? That way I can show a lot of the concerts. And this video won't be like me talking most of the time, okay? So for this first part, I will just kind of brief on like how I decided to go to Lawrence. You can skip ahead to the concert part, okay? You were more than welcome to. But for those of you who want to watch, or for those of you who want to listen to this story, okay? So when the tour was announced, right, they showed all of the places they were gonna go to, and the ones that caught my eye at first obviously were Minneapolis and then Lawrence, right? And Lawrence, because it was such an awkward place for ONEUS to be going, but it was so coincidental for me because my sister goes to school in Lawrence, like she lives there. And so I was like, you know, she lives in Lawrence, literally where they're gonna go. And to me, it was just like, it was like a lot of reasons to go to Lawrence. Like it was 1, to go visit my sister, 2, to go see ONEUS again, you know, and it was only 8.5 hours. An 8.5-hour drive from where I live right now. So it wasn't really like a terrible decision. For me, I decided if I go to Lawrence, I'm probably just not gonna vlog. I'm not gonna vlog, I'm not gonna record it because I just wanna be there in the moment and just experience the concert as it is, right? I went to Lawrence and we were on our way to see ONEUS again. Originally, I wasn't going to vlog, but my friend who was in the Minneapolis vlog and my sister both said, because I told him, I said, I thought about like maybe starting the vlog and then like, you know, if I finish it, I finish it. If I forget, then I forget, like, you know, just in case, like maybe I might want to upload it later. They both kind of convinced me. They're like, you should at least just try to vlog. And then if you finish it, then you have a vlog. And if you don't, then it is what it is. So I said, okay, so I'll start the vlog. If I remember to, I will. And so I started the vlog Tuesday night, but that was literally the only time I vlogged. I guess I can show you a little bit of what I said. Hi. I guess first things first is I decided to come to a second show. And I'm in Lawrence for their Lawrence show, okay? I technically wasn't gonna vlog it because last time when I vlogged Minneapolis, it was, I spent a lot of the concert trying to film for the vlog. And so I thought for this one, I was like, I don't really want to film that much. So I wasn't originally going to vlog, but I thought I should just start a vlog anyway, just in case, you know, because I might take a little bit of videos and whatnot. Today is Tuesday. I came on Tuesday. I was going to come tomorrow, but I kind of want to go to, I want to go shop around tomorrow. So I decided to come a day early. So I'm going to be here till Friday and the concert is on Thursday. And so tomorrow we're going to go shop around and yeah. After that moment, I didn't vlog at all. Okay, I forgot. Like an overview, the concert in Lawrence, like the day before and the day of, was very chaotic, okay? There were a lot of things happening that was just literally insane. and it was literally just, it was so chaotic, right? I guess I also have to preface it with, because it was general admission, people were lining up very, very early, which kind of led into the chaos that was the 2 days before the concert. But because everyone was lining up early, I lined up on Thursday at 6 a.m. Okay, because I thought, I was like, well, since it's my second show, I didn't get barricade in Minneapolis. I really wanted to, but it was very cold. Okay, I wasn't gonna stand outside for 8 hours in the freezing cold. I couldn't even stand out there for 30 minutes. But in Lawrence, the weather was just pristine. Okay, it was like beautiful. And so I said, well, since it's gonna be so nice out, I can stand outside for 8 hours, that's fine. I stood outside for 12 and a half, okay, but like, it is what it is. It was nice out. And because I got there so early, I did end up getting barricade, okay? It ties into the line situation. The line situation was the chaos. But even though I got there at 6 a.m., I got the left side of the barricade, which was the only spot open at barricade. But I'm not complaining because I still got barricade, okay? So I did get barricade, and let me tell you, that was probably the best experience ever. I wish I would have gotten maybe like a little bit better, like a better spot at barricade, because I was very much on the end of barricade, right? It was like this, and it ended right here, and I was leaning like up on it like this, like sideways.
I think if they see that, they will just, hopefully. I mean, I'm alright with my height.
It was crazy. So I was quite literally on the edge of barricade. It's me, my sister, and then Ellie. We met her in the line. Well, we've been Twitter mutuals for like years, but we finally met at the Lawrence concert, and so we stood in line together. And so it was me, my sister, and Ellie. We were at the barricade right there, right? So the concert started.
How do it, Chino Lawrence? Let's bring this thing down tonight. 여러분. I'm Soho. Thank you. How are you doing, Lawrence? So awesome. Yeah. My name is Tommy. I miss you guys! You make my day. Hello.
I guess I wasn't really... The Lauren show made me realize like how much I didn't pay attention in Minneapolis. I don't know what I was doing half of the time other than recording, but I didn't know that their first segment with their first outfits, they only do a ment, I think, one time. Did they even do a ment in those outfits? They had to have. But they didn't talk too much in those outfits. They literally did their performances and then they went off and changed. Another thing too was, because it was my second show, I thought that I'd be okay if I didn't record a lot of it. I'm a little dumb, okay? A lot of things happened while I wasn't recording. And it's so... I had to find a lot of moments like through other people's videos, okay? So then they came out in their second outfits, which I think were my favorite. I totally forgot that they wore these, like that they even had these as outfits. And so when they walked out in them, I was like, oh my God, you're right. They were so beautiful. Like, what the heck? I don't know, like the leather. Oh. They did their second part of the concert.
이제 날아갈 것 같은 그런 기분 너와는 느낌대로 갈증은 더두 배로 지금 이 순간 아무것도 중요하지 않아 내 발등 위에 올라 함께쯤에서 좀 더 다르게 I love you, oh, 사실 네가 내 어깨에 기대면 close eye Come on, 우리 같이 걸어가 천천히 나를 맞춰 너와 나 You know that I love you 우리 같이 걸어가 천천히 나를 맞춰 너와 나 눈이 마주친 순간
This was where they did Youth, all right? It was their first one where they go off and they like, you know, do fan service over on the sides and stuff. This is literally my favorite moment. Like, I feel like I could frame this if I could. I would frame this if I could. So me and Kan-hee sang Youth to each other. Every time I think about it, it's so cool. I think to me, it's exciting because like he kind of realized that I was singing to Youth, right? And so I was really just excited that he knew that I knew the song. So I found somebody else's perspective. The girl right behind me actually filmed. Where he was like singing to me and I was like singing back. We were sitting there like just singing to each other, and at the very end I pointed at him with my light stick to like just confirm that like we just sang Youth together, right? And then he nodded and I was like, oh my god. It was so cool. So that was probably the highlight, okay, of my night. And then later in the song I did end up getting Soho to wave at me, but I wasn't filming because I literally had stopped recording 10 seconds before it happened. I don't know why. I don't know. It was literally like, it was just an in-person interaction, like with nobody filming, and I was like, what? Luckily, I kind of found a moment where like he gave the interaction, but you can't see me giving it. But like, that's exactly what I did, because that's how I remember it happening. I think those were the only two that interacted with me like that entire concert. Hwanwoong never looks at me. I don't know what it is. I think in my Minneapolis video, I said he didn't really look at me during the high touch. He was like right directly in front of me and he literally never looked at me ever. It is what it is. It's okay. I still love you, Hwanwoong. I'll just kind of show you up until like the lit part because I have a story for that.
Remain the
I don't know why I started this fan cam at this specific moment. Like I had so many moments to do it and I did it at this moment. So I was basically trying to get a fan cam of Seunghwan, right? The backup dancer. If you don't know, one of the backup dancers is a former member of ONEUS. His name is Seunghwan. And so like I didn't know that until I think after the Minneapolis concert. And this girl that I'm friends with on Twitter, she really likes ONEUS, right? And I think her bias was Seunghwan, question mark. So I told her, I said, well, when I go, I'll try to get some photos of him for you, right? And so I was trying to record a fan cam of Seunghwan. And at this very moment, I literally, like I zoomed in to try to get a better angle of Seunghwan. And Lido walks by. And I seen it outside of my camera before I seen it inside, right? I didn't even know. I remember I zoomed in on my phone and I was trying to get a thing of Seunghwan, and I seen Lido coming because his part had just ended and he was gonna wrap around to the back. And I seen him coming, so I looked up at him and like he was looking at me and he smiled and he walked off. And I panicked. Because I was like, I didn't even catch that on video. I didn't catch it on my camera because I was zoomed in on Seunghwan. I asked my sister, because she had started laughing. And so I, like, you know, kind of like that laugh where it was like, oh my God, you just looked at me. So I asked her, I said, did he look at you or did he look at me? And she said, he looked at me, right? That's all she said the first time. So I said, oh, okay. Might have asked her later. She said, he looked at me and then he looked at you and then he smiled and he walked around. And the heartbreak I experienced in that moment, because you can kind of see it in the video where he's smiling. You can't really see where he's looking because I think he like looks away by the time it like pointed up at him. Yeah, so that happened. That was so unfortunate. But they finished the stage. They go into the last segment.
Let's go! Woo! meet you. Even when you are on the other side of the earth, you give me so much support and energy. So thank you. I want to return what I give.
완신 우리 달리는 여러분들 정말 진심으로 감사드리고요.
Thank you so much for our tunes that came out tonight.
그리고 안전수칙까지 너무 완벽하게 지켜주셔서 너무너무 자랑스럽습니다.
And thank you so much for keeping up with our safety guidelines tonight.
저희 또 다시 돌아오도록 하겠습니다.
We will be back soon.
그럼 지금까지 원원이었습니다. 감사합니다.
Really good to see you. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Let me do it again. 그대로 끝은 아니기에 그 끝은 연 못해 너와 함께 서 있기에 하나는 그에게 숨차도록 날 원해
Bye bye guys. Good night. You guys made our perfect day. Thank you.
And then the concert ends and it was like, oh my god, right? It felt so fast for some reason. It was just like, it just flew by, which is so unfortunate. And for Lawrence, I decided not to get the high touch. Because I thought, I was like, well, I'd already seen them in the high touch in Minneapolis. I was like, why do I need to see them again, kind of thing. But then I wish, like a few days after, I kind of wish I would have, because then I don't think I would have felt the need to go again if I had done the high touch, because I started going through like a really tough post-concert depression. I didn't go through post-concert depression for Minneapolis. I was just like, woohoo, ONEUS. But for some reason at Lawrence, I went through like the worst post-concert depression, which ultimately led us into going to Dallas Dallas trip was not planned at all. So I was like, I have to see ONEUS again. So I get to Raven and I grab his hand because I know he's gonna grab mine. And so we're holding hands like this, and he says something to me. When I tell you I want to fight this man so much, let me tell you, like, this was probably like the best decision I've ever made in my life.